Your wife lies dead, Mason. Some of the blood is starting to dry, but it's still wet.
Guys!
Mason, what are you doing? You're gonna give us a...
What happened?
She's been killed!
Evidently, Mason, but how?
Stabbing, Elvis.
Oh my god, did none of you guys hear anything? Lawry, aren't you supposed to be good at this?
I'm good at doing it. I'm not especially good at overhearing it.
I suppose you never stayed awake listening to your parents battle skeletons in their bedroom.
No, I did
not. No one should have to be ashamed by that. That's perfectly natural. It's
Elvis,
good, healthy behavior.
Elvis, can you please focus? My wife is dead.
Well, we should begin by eliminating suspects. Lawry.
I knew it.
Bung, 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 bung.
The knocking at the front door sounds more persistent. You hear, Guys, open up. It's me, Max.
Oh, it's Max.
Hey, listen, just because I kill people, that doesn't mean I kill all the people.
Now, listen, Lawry, you and I both know I'd like to hear what you have to say, but I think it's time. I'm going to incite you.
Oh, don't you dare.
I'm doing it. I walk up real close and I make intense eye contact with Lawry. Do I feel any evil emanations?
Yes, I shove you away. Get away from me.
Evil intentions, I sense it. I have incited you. You killed this woman.
He didn't kill her, Elvis.
How do you know?
Thanks, Mason.
Because why would he?
For fun, for the thrill of having done it to get away with it.
Well, if that was my motive, currently I'm not getting away with it, because you would suspect me, and I know you'd suspect me.
But you'll talk your way out of it, just like you talk your way out of everything.
Bang, bang.
Guys!
Oh my god, what? Max!
Mason, can you hear me?
We will be with you in a second, Max. Can you keep your pants in your pants?
I suppose I'll try.
Oh my god, this is unbelievable.
Mason, I hate to say it, but we have known Lawry has been like this for the longest time.
Do you want to know? Would you want to talk about how you've been for the longest time? You've been for the longest time nothing but a serial killer yourself.
I am a hero.
No, just because you kill things that you think are objectively evil.
It is a service for the community.
You know what is a service for the community? Doing hair, doing makeup, the things that I like to do. You know what? I have hobbies that would make me a real person if I ever quit killing things.
Now that... I am a real person. Just because
you're a real person, you kill skeletons. It's all you do. Real person.
It is
That's
not
real
murder.
person stuff right there.
My foes
murder.
are not flesh and blood.
You're a homeless man who kills things for a living.
That is enough. Okay? Elvis, Lowry's good at this stuff. Lawry, how would you kill my wife if you had killed her?
Well, for one, I wouldn't kill someone who was close to us.
Assuming that she was a total stranger and you had some agenda, tell me how.
Well, I'd push her down a flight of stairs or something, make it look like an accident. This is gonna get investigated.
So what, it's sloppy?
Maybe not. Check the doors, check the windows, look for forced entry, broken glass, anything.
All right, we check around real quick.
Nothing, not a trace. Okay, so not sloppy. Very good, actually. Whoever got in here, got in without forced entry, killed your wife without a sound, and then got out.
So what, did my wife get killed by a ninja?
We are, of course, taking the most potential suspect's word on this.
If I thought she needed to die, there were a lot of ways I could do it. Maybe poison her coffee on our way out, or cut her brake line, anything. Somebody snuck in here not wanting to be caught, and then killed your wife and just left her. Paul, can I look at the wound? Is it like a smiling throat kind of situation, like she's just been cut across the throat? That's what it looks like at a glance. Like it's a nice clean cut. You just dragged it from one side to the other. Yep. In one side and then out the other, one cut. Okay, this is what you'd call a cinematic kill. Imagine you go to stab someone in the neck. You put the knife in, the person wakes up, they panic, they fight you, right? The knife is gonna slip, they're gonna try to pull it out. One clean cut across the throat, pretty much not gonna happen unless the person has been apprehended or is already dead.
Now this is just, I hate to say it, poppycock. Unbelievable. You have truly topped yourself, Lawry.
Oh, do you know the art of murder better than me? Think about it, Elvis. Even when you kill skeletons, they try to stop you from killing them, right? This neck cut thing, this is not what killed her. Somebody did this afterward. Paul, is there any chance I can tell what might have actually killed this woman? You have a very close look. She's got bleeding in the nose and also capillaries burst in the eyes. Looks to you like suffocation. Here we go. Someone bigger and stronger than your wife probably sat down on top of her and pressed the pillow down over her head. Hence why we didn't hear a sound. It must have ended pretty quick and then the killer was done. Then they cut the throat.
Okay, all right.
Elvis, you were really starting to get up my butt.
Well, I may not be as skilled at this type of thing as you are, Lawry. However, there is always the question of motive, isn't there? Mason has no motive to kill his wife, as he only just met her and has no idea if he's owed any inheritance at all.
Elvis, do not test me right now.
I have no motive.
Not feeling it.
I have no motive to kill this woman because, as we all know, my killings of preference are skeleton-related. So I would not kill her and Mason would not kill her. It seems implausible to me that the local authorities would do it, because what would they have to gain? And so we are left with one person in this room, Lawry, who enjoys murdering people for the fun and challenge of it.
Bang, bang. Guys, are you still in there? Please don't run off.
Max.
Okay, well, Max wants to be our friend.
He wants us to get involved in a war over grain prices.
Yeah, also he fits the bill for expertise. The guy's an infiltration expert. He killed people. We've seen him do it.
Skeleton people?
Elvis, we've cleared that there's no skeleton people.
Yes, well, I haven't been really wanting to confront that point yet.
There's no skeletons. There's just commodity prices.
But if Max killed your wife, we would not be his friend anymore.
Okay, though, but let's suppose that we didn't figure it out. Let's suppose that we were just stunned and baffled and scared.
Oh, yeah, like the psychology of a normal person.
Yeah, somebody well-adjusted instead of an adventuring sociopath.
We wouldn't look at the body and then figure out that she'd been killed by smothering.
No, we'd panic and we'd open the door and we'd be, oh, Max, oh God, thank God you're here. And then you know what he does? I bet he says something like, oh, the Skeleton King must have killed your wife. We've got to hurry. We got to stop the Skeleton King.
Oh, that little rat
we are
weasel.
making quite a few assumptions about Max. I just want to put it out there, if we're still considering being, adventurers for hire, Max is hiring.
Elvis, he killed my wife.
Allegedly.
Lawry, can we prove it?
I don't think so. That is, I can't think of a way we could do it now.
If he killed my wife, I'm not going anywhere with him.
They do say revenge is a dish best served cold, explicitly, because it lets you get your ducks in a row and figure out your things.
All right, I'm just going to let myself in. So if anyone's naked, try to make it look good.
All right, look at it this way. If he gives us some line about how the Skeleton Lord killed your wife, you know he's probably not on the up and up.
Max gets the door open pretty quick. You hear him go up the stairs, and then he opens the door. Well, no one's oh, what happened here?
Max?
My goodness, Mason. Mason, this is your wife, isn't it?
She was.
Who did it? Was there a fight?
That's what I'd like to know, Max.
Well, look, Mason, it's probably not the best time, but the reason I didn't take you to see your wife, even though she lives so close by, was exactly this kind of thing. You know, you have a lot of enemies, a lot of people that don't want to see you rise back to your greatness, and as tempting as it must have been to come and see your loved ones, this is practically the only thing that would have come of that.
Why?
I couldn't say for sure. To hurt you? To send a message, maybe?
Who? Who would want to send me this message?
Well, if I had to guess, the Skeleton King who fears your return would be most likely.
You know, I have been looking into that, and it turns out there's not really a Skeleton King, and there never has been, and necromancy is only something that one of us could be doing.
Ah.
Yes, which means that some kind of organization killed my wife, right? But it wouldn't be the other Turkanislakistov, would it? Because all they care about are commodity prices. They can't possibly know that I'm not on their side.
Okay, I think I see where this is going. Before you say another word, I need to show you something. Max reaches into his pocket, then pulls out a grenade, steps out of the room, and slams the door. Flashbang! The room clears in a few seconds.
Stumble out the door. Max! Max!
You hear a car engine start up.
Oh, gosh, I got run down the stairs.
Wait up, I've got to get my rifle.
Run down with Mason.
Lawry and Mason are both unnaturally fast. You guys get down the stairs, but Max is taking off. His car peels out as he makes his way down the drive.
Does Mason's wife have a car?
Yeah, she's got a beater of an SUV.
Dash back inside, grab the keys, run out, start the car. Everybody get in.
I got the rifle.
Can you drive this thing?
Can I?
You're the rogue. You've got all the skills.
I feel confident I can.
Vroom! The engine roars to life. You pick up speed in pursuit of the headlights in the distance. From what little you saw of that car, it looked like an unmarked police cruiser.
Okay, we're gonna be at a bit of a disadvantage.
How so?
Cornering, speed, everything.
Well, there's only one of him and three of us. Drive me to it, friends.
Oh, now we're friends.
In the heat of conflict, we're always friends.
You put the pedal down, driving this thing at unsafe speeds, slowly catching up to Max. Max, it seems, was being conservative and safer, but when you get close to him, he speeds up.
Lean out the window and shoot the car. Pew, 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 pew.
Bump, 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 bump. You hit several times, but don't penetrate it. Looks like the vehicle is armored.
Uh-oh, a fly in the ointment.
Can you shoot the tires?
They're mostly covered by the back of the car. You'd have to get a lot closer.
Get me alongside it and I'll do what I can do.
Heck, if we're getting alongside it, I'll jump on his car.
You sure that's wise?
I'm a monk, I'll manage.
All right, either way, pulling up alongside him.
Max clearly does not want this. He takes a sharp turn and drives into the town proper. The SUV is barely able to follow. A hubcap flies off on the round.
We gotta slow him down.
All we can do is stick to till he makes a mistake.
Well, I can help facilitate that. Paul, I shoot out the streetlights.
All right, you're a great shot, but that is challenging. You can hit the closer up ones, but the ones further ahead of Max are not so easy. Still, pew pew pew, now you guys are driving through darkness in your headlights.
Stop it, you're making it darker where I'm driving.
Well, you're the expert in all things, whatever this is. Tell me what to do.
Put on a seatbelt, for God's sake. 90% chance this thing rolls like an alligator.
Don't lose him, Lawry.
Thanks, I was thinking of giving up.
If you're gonna take wild shots, Elvis, shoot the tires.
Max makes another desperate turn. You guys round the corner after him and find it's a dead end. Max has actually made a complete 180. He's coming towards you now at slower speeds.
Swerve to put him on the passenger side.
He passes the passenger side.
Pew, 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 pew.
Leap out of the SUV.
Mason jumps out of the SUV onto the other car while Elvis puts a few holes in the tires. Sparks fly, the rims hit the street. Mason, the door is locked. Lawry, he gets past you.
Okay, turn around.
The SUV is very bulky. It's going to take you longer to turn than it took Max.
Come on, go, 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 go. I gotta get the other
Do you want to
side.
drive this thing? Do not backseat drive me.
Power up my chi and punch through the window.
Kia! You knife hand through the passenger side window. Max yells, Mason, you've got to believe me, I didn't do it.
Don't you lie to me, you sicko. Reach for the lock.
Max pulls up on the curb and tries to smear you off by grinding you against a building.
At abort, dive over the hood of the car and roll to the other side.
Using your supernatural agility, you flip over the hood of the car and then grab onto the other side. Lawry, you finally get the car turned around and pulled out. With the wheels shot out and Max up on the curb, he hasn't made a lot of distance from you.
Perfect, pull up alongside him.
Go, go, go.
I am going.
Power up another key strike. Pya! Through this window too.
I didn't do anything, Mason, I swear! Max pulls out his handgun and he shoots you. Bang, bang, take 8 body. Of course, you don't feel it, you're a D&D character. Elvis.
Pew, 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 pew. Shoot out the other tires.
Puff, 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 puff. No more tires, just rims. Max puts both hands on the wheel trying to control the car. Mason.
Key strike Max's face.
Crack blam! If the armored car didn't stand a chance, Max certainly doesn't either. His head bursts like a watermelon. The car veers off to the side and collides with a building. Mason, you're launched into the air.
Break fall. I roll with the momentum.
The car is totaled, but Mason rolls to safety. You can hear police sirens nearby.
Pull up next to Mason. Get in, nerd.
Who are you calling a nerd? Did you see me survive that crash?
Yeah, whatever, night's not over, get in.
All right, fine.
Get out of here, but try to drive at a normal pace, nothing too conspicuous.
Well, gentlemen, a fine job, if I must say so.
He kept telling me he didn't do it.
Yeah, I'm actually a little miffed that you laid all your cards on the table as soon as Max walked in. Not a dish served very cold. Given time, I might have been able to prove it was him. And then when I found out and I could say for sure, then we would have got him.
We got him.
We got him not knowing for sure it was him.
I don't see who else it could be.
Well, I still have a suspect. His name starts with L and it ends with Lawry.
It wasn't me.
Yes, but just think how proud you'd be if it was you and you got away with it after all this. I mean, just look at this.
I mean, yeah, be a good con.
See?
But you didn't, right?
No, I really didn't. But if I were just trying to pin it on Max, I'd be happy with this instead of mad that I didn't get a chance to prove it was him, right?
Also good for your story.
God, whatever. Pull over the car.
Lawry, what are you doing? I hope you're not planning an honor duel.
With you? That'd be suicidal. I'd never take you in a fair fight. I'm just gonna wait a little bit for the cops to go by. Then we gotta get a new ride.
What's wrong with this one?
It's your wife's car. They're looking for it. Also, it was just involved in a shootout.
Okay.
You guys sit on the curb for a while. A couple of police cars do drive by with the lights on. Then seems like the coast is clear.
All right, stay close to me. I go to a nearby car, pick the lock open, hotwire it.
Vroom, boom, boom, boom. And like that, you've got a new car.
Really, honestly, what must the skeleton-slaying god be thinking of me now?
Does he even exist? I mean...
Well, my divine power comes from somewhere.
Well, what now, Captain?
Honestly, I'm stumped. I don't know.
Not you.
What, me?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, 'cause...
Why not you?
I honestly don't feel that motivated. I like doing things.
I mean, you're figuring everything out. This is kind of your world.
But I don't know what I want to do in it. I mean,
well,
what do you want to do, Mason?
What do I?
I don't know. I'm stumped too.
Shoot. World's just kind of open.
We could do the commodity war.
No.
They need someone to do that.
They can do it.
We do it better.
I don't want to do somebody else's politics. I want to do my own thing.
Like, take over Turkanislaw, Gustav? It almost seems blasphemous.
Boy, that sounds like work.
Yeah, doesn't it, though?
Oh, everything sounds like work. Just put one foot in front of the other. You'll get things done one step at a time.
No, I don't even know anything about Turkana I don't want to run the place.
Yeah, I bet they got neighbors. We'd have to conquer them, too.
Just another foot in front of the other.
No, what if we open a health spa and I'll teach people, Tai Chi training and,
Oh, you're serious?
Yeah, I mean, I do fitness training, and Lawry, you could run the books and manage the place.
Oh, like work with the money?
Yeah, you're good at it.
I don't really see me fitting in.
Elvis, you literally have healing hands. Well, you'll do like a masseuse, chiropractic.
Cairo what?
Chiropractic. You attack the skeleton to help people feel better.
I see.
Yeah, go in, attack the spine, get it all straightened out, make sure it's in the right place, and then use your healing magic at the same time. Boom! Cancer gone, illness is gone, person feels like $1 million.
I would be battling skeletons and also helping the community.
Bang!
I
Bingo.
love it. I'm in.
There we are.
I don't know. Can I talk you into it?
No, I am sold. That is 2 votes to 1.
Can't we do like a cash-only shop or something?
Lawry.
All right, fine. Tai Chi and chiropractic. Here we come.
You pull into the road and drive into the night. Where you stop, no one can say. But for many long decades, the people don't hear again of the adventurers.
Well, that was fun.
Mason, I just wanted to say I didn't want to stop combat, but during that fight,
Yeah.
you used your chi to, punch through the window.
Yeah,
Oh, we
see?
talked about that. I mean, we cleared it.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, the way I did this is I built all the characters according to the strongest first, which was you, by the way, Mr. Paladin.
Yeah, because of the spells and the divine smite.
Yes, easily the strongest character just for all the fighting ability, which meant that then Lawry had all these points to just buy every skill in the book.
It was actually everything, like literally everything.
But then with Mason, the monk is weak even by D&D standards, so we had so many points left over and just did not know what to do with it.
We broke the rules.
Yeah.
I bought utility stuff. My key could do a bunch of things that monks in D&D can't do.
Yeah, because otherwise we would have, Mason and Lawry both doing the same thing.
Well, Paladin gets a lot of points, huh?
They are blatantly stronger than a lot of other classes.
You're stepping on my thing, though. That's divine smite, basically.
It wasn't, actually. It was armor piercing.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a regular punch, but armor piercing.
Okay, so it breaks the armor. Okay, yeah.
So anyway, does anyone have an idea for the next game?
Yeah, actually, I want to do one. Modern demigods.
Okay.
You know how the Greek gods often had their little demigods, like Hercules was the son of Zeus? Well, I want to do something like that in the modern day, except for people are blessed with powers of really weirdly esoteric gods, and the weaker the god, the weaker the power. But if more people believe in the god becomes more powerful, and the demigod also becomes more powerful.
A Terry Pratchett thing.
Yeah, and what you guys do is you're really crappy demigods who enter a reality TV contest to get your gods noticed.
Okay.
So think of something really stupid to be the champion of, and there you go.
All right. Sounds good. Get excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed that story. We were awfully patchy on the schedule for this one. I'm sorry about that. It's getting to be the warm season, and I had some pretty bad allergy and health-related things. Basically, I wasn't sleeping because of asthma. It'll hopefully be under control soon, and if not, I'll see a doctor about it or something. But doctors are expensive, so if you enjoy this podcast, then I would appreciate the support on Patreon. It makes it possible for me to keep doing the episodes. And if you do subscribe, sometimes I post stuff early if I get things done early, and otherwise, sometimes I post little blogs or other little blurbs or insights or whatever. We also have a Discord, and if you'd like to join us online, then you can shoot me a message through the Patreon or wherever else, contact@dawnsomewhere.com, and I can give you a link. I also have a website which will link you to other things that I've done. I've been on the internet for a while. That's dawnsomewhere.com. You can find me on Patreon under Dawn Somewhere. Again, that is Dawn Somewhere, dawnsomewhere.com. There it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this and have a fantastic week.